Hello, welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn. This afternoon I'm sharing with you another one of my cards from the series or the class I made featuring the Seaside Bay stamp set and the coordinating. That might get my balmy blue ink over there. My Seaside Bay dies. It is a really lovely stamp set. I really enjoy seaside themes and watery themes. I live on the coast, so that works really well for me. So welcome. And also this designer series paper that I'm using in my card today is only available for a very short period of time. You have only a couple of days to go till the 1st of May to be able to purchase this beautiful paper and also the beautiful fine shimmer paper as well. But anyway, let's get on to making the card. I'll just put my stamp set in I've got my bits and pieces. I have done some die cutting already. So I've got the fine shimmer paper in the gold and the soft succulent all cut out using these really cool dies. Now this stamp set and die are carrying over into our new catalogue starting on the 2nd of May, but not the papers. But the dies have all of these outline images that work really well with the stamps, but they also have these other fun dies that give you lots of texture and interest in your projects. Okay, so I've got them already cut out. Some lovely shells, little bits of grassy bits, and I've created a fun split card front. So the card base here, when I actually cut this card out, it was the full length of our cardstock, okay, and then I've scored it in half like I normally would, but then cut off two pieces exactly the same size and then another one that's a bit skinnier. So I've scored it at 14.5 centimeters and then cut it so these two pieces are both 5 centimeters. So score 14.5 centimeters and 19.5, and 5 is 24.5, and then I've got my remainder there. I think that's how it went. I'd have to double check, but this is how the card goes together to create that lovely effect and show off the paper beautifully. So I'll just stick my papers on to start off with. So I've got one here on the bottom piece, and then exactly the same size for the top of my card. Oh, I knew I was running out of my seal. I'll just pop that over there in the bin and grab another seal here. Here we go. One for the top of my card up here. So once again it fits just inside the white cardstock, and then this one I've cut the paper in a vertical instead of a horizontal design. So pop that there. This piece is for inside the front of my card because I always like to have the same designer series paper on the inside of my cards as well. So I'll pop you down there. That's while I'm sticking all the papers on. So that's that one done. Right, now to put this in place, I'll put my cardstock, line it up exactly there, and that one there, and then I've got my piece that I'm going to put off center as well, because I'm going to stamp my greeting there, which works on the inside as well as on the front of the card. And then I'll flip it over so that I know exactly where to put my adhesion. So I just put my seal on that piece and that piece here. So there's plenty there to hold the strength of the card. Make sure I'm all lined up there, and then just move that back down again, and then stick my front panel on, and I've got, that's my basic card there. Okay. All right, now for the embellishment. This piece goes on the inside while I'm stamping, I'll just pop that one there. I grab my stamps. I've got the beautiful open pearl oyster, and then here, you are a pearl rare and precious. And with my balmy blue ink, I'll ink that up. And I have put my piece of paper just inside, but I haven't glued it yet. So I'm going to stamp that through the little peekaboo hole there, clean off my stamp, and then stamp my shell. Alright, that's all of the stamping for this card complete. I can stick this one inside my card now. Just use my seal on that. Having your extra piece of card on the inside does a couple of things. It gives extra stability to your card, makes it look a lot more professional, gives it extra strength, and also if you make a mistake, you can flip it over and stamp it on the other side and no one will ever know. Okay, so now with that oyster, I do need to cut this one out. I wasn't able to cut that one out prior to coming on because I had to stamp it first, and I'll just pop that into my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. Line that up just like that. And run that through. There we go. Pull that off there. Pop you out of the way. Alright, so here's my, oops, better put it up the right way, hadn't I? And I can stick that one straight on. There. Just at the, actually I'll put it down here to overlap my edge there. There we go. And then with all of these little pieces, I will just tuck them in and around my shell to add some extra interest. In the catalogue, in the mini catalogue that features this stamp set, there's some great ideas, and this one was actually inspired by some of the ideas I saw in that catalogue. There we go. A bit more for, hang on, don't want to cover up my words there, so just pop you down a little bit more, and one more. Where will I put this one? Maybe I'll just tuck it up the top there. Okay, now my shells. I have some dimensionals here, so I'm going to put some on with dimensionals just to make them pop out a little bit. So this one on the front. Now I may have cut out more than I actually need, but let's see how many we can put on because they're so pretty. Tuck you in there. Another one, and we will put a couple inside the card. I wonder if you can hear, it's just started to rain here. Very, very autumn weather. Rain comes and goes. All right, there's one there. And one there, maybe another one over the other side. There's the inside of the card done. Okay, plenty of room to write. With these cards, I do like to write right up the top so that you can't see it when the recipient receives it, so they can't see the extra. Let's tuck a couple more just in behind here and over this side. And finally, we do need to have some of these gorgeous flat pearls because the bling is important. There we go. There's my card complete. You're a pearl, rare and precious. I hope you've enjoyed that. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye now.